Where do I turn to? So many cameras.
Shit.
It hit different when the lights is flashing and all the attention is on you now. Listen, welcome to the Big Shot Show. Welcome one, welcome all. It's your boy Danny Phantom X with the old chase a check, not a Juan Soto know how to chase a check. Listen, I'm alongside the guys of Big Shot B.
Big Shot B and the guys is Let's Do It.
Back in the illustrious Plug Studios. I don't know if you heard, but that man,
yo,
he's in Queens. We got new King Queens, and like while we got the music running, and the attention, just while we got y'all attention real quick, B, tell us how much this really means.
This one is for Cameron Maven. This for Xavier Nady. This for Joneshwi Vargas. This is for the times where we believed in lasting's millage.
It hit different.
When we thought Fernando Martinez was gonna be like the next big thing.
Wow.
This for Michael Conforto. This is for when we traded for Cespedes. When we re-signed Cespedes, that was the first time in a long time. We was like, yo, like, yo, a really good player chose this type shit. Like, yo, fuck it, he came back. Like, cool. This for Marcana. Feel me? This is especially for Jason Bay. We really thought we had something when Jason Bay signed here. Feel me? Like, we thought we cooked with that. This is for Curtis Granderson. I remember when we signed him from the Yankees, and we thought we really did something that day. Right?
Where we going with this? Where we going with this? Hold on, wait a minute.
We're here now. Whatever conceptions you thought you had of the Mets, that's gone. That doesn't exist no more.
It's
LOL Mets. Dawn. LOL Mets is just some shit you do to troll us when we lose.
It's a new day.
Yep. That's it. Like, yo, the sheriff arrived. All this shit was cool. The shit was nice.
There's a new
but
sheriff
I'm here
in
now.
town.
There's a new sheriff in town now. And I think that's what this is all. This is what it's all about. Like, they moving tactical. That's it. Like, this is what we do now. Like, the way that baseball and people view the Mets now, completely different now. It changed. It's done. Like I said, LOL Mets is not a thing no more.
It has shifted the energy of the league.
Facts.
It's the motherfucking Big Shot Show. Juan Soto's a New York Met to the tune of $765 million over 16 years with the potential of 804.
I want to make a quick little shout out to that deal though. I'm glad that I'm so happy to see a Dominican kid get that.
Shout out to bro.
Super happy a Dominican kid got that. Nigga, that country, for all the fucking elite talent that they produce, bro. Shout out to them.
We're not even talking about the injustices of the prospects that don't get to make the professional league.
Exactly. Listen, this one, I'm gonna be really honest with you, Danny. Like, ever since you told me that one day, bro, in the writers' meeting, like, yo, bro, like, he owes it to his country to take the most money. I never thought about it like that until that day. I'm like, wow, like, he's dead ass right. What he's accomplishing right now, going to free agency at this age, with the opportunity to do this, like with the decorated career that you got,
right?
And you only 26. You owe, not only do you owe it to yourself and your family, of course, but like, you owe it to those fucking kids,
to your countrymen,
that those little kids playing in DR.
With a dream.
With a dream, like, yo, this is possible, bro. Like, you could do this. Feel me? Like, shout out to Juan Soto for putting himself in this position and being able to capitalize on that position. Like that's what you shout out. Kids don't get that opportunity. Shout out to him. Like, that was cool. That was fire. And realistically, like, bro, like, shout out to the Mets. They did it.
Pulls up 3-pointer. Bang!
Like,
it's good.
They did it. Like, they really did it. Like, it's something like, bro, me as a Met fan, like, I don't know, like, the rest of y'all felt the same way. But, bro, there was really points in time in my life where I'm like, yo, bro, are they ever really going to truthfully figure it out? Like, yo, like, am I going to be able to witness something someday? Like, yo, bro, were they not stupid? Were they not doing something stupid? Or, like, shit that don't make sense, or like we gotta be hopeful for like 2015 years when it lightning in a bottle. Sunday night, that shit changed. Sunday night was like the right there, boom. Like, we're always talking championship. We're putting the best possible on the field every year.
Year in,
year out, we're talking about winning championships and making sure that the team is high quality. That's what they showed Sunday night. That's what they did Sunday night. Y'all, like, most people saw 15 years, $765 million. I saw the last 60 plus years of futility that you had to deal with. Oh, the E for effort, what could have been. It's no longer what could have been. It's what we are going to do.
What is.
So that, in and out of itself, bro, like, listen, it is the most important, either the most important or the second most important acquisition in Mets history.
Only time will tell. But as of now, top two.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing when the Mets traded for Lindor. That was Steve Cohen saying, yo, I'm going to live up to my name. I came in here. Y'all know me as a dude with a lot of money. I traded for Lindor. I gave Lindor the bag. Now you know I'm willing to spend it.
You know
Just
what?
know that.
And now that you mention that, I'll let the people at home know something. Teams with different fans, teams in different stands. End of the day, this ain't about y'all.
Bro.
Hold on. A lot of people, a lot of motherfuckers want to sit around and say, yo, y'all really think y'all getting one over on us. And now, granted, we got a lot more haters this season than before. That's fine. Come on. At the end of the day, we built for this. But ultimately, this team is finally betting on themselves. And we ain't even used to that shit. So this ain't even about y'all gangster, like the Dodgers, the Yankees, the Red Sox, the Blue Jays.
Bro, listen,
it got nothing to even do with y'all gangster.
It got nothing to do with anybody else.
If we're ever gonna sit here and get a promotion while our blood brother relative, you know what I'm saying, is in the same ranking and we kind of fighting for. If you want to jog in this position against anybody, it's gonna be family. So guess what, Yankees? I'm sorry, we got one on y'all. We low, bro. We got one on y'all. That's cool. Y'all still the Yankees. Y'all will forever be.
Yeah, we will always be that,
champion,
right?
27
like,
time
we'll always
champion
be
Yankees.
that. It don't got, like, at the end of the day, like.
So rest easy. We're not coming for any throne. All we want is that ring with the little 27 flags on that bitch. Excuse me, the trophy. A ring will look fire with 27 flags on it too. We might make some shit up with Soto. Feel me?
True.
If we get there, at the end of the day, that's another thing we gotta talk about too. If we get there, the team we choose to build around, bro. But let's break it down real quick, the winter meetings. Reports say initially the Mets were all but giving up hope.
Yo, I heard
chances
that.
To get Soto.
But can I be real? I never felt that. Like, I read, after everything I read, like, I know that they were saying that, like, the Yankees were literally the favorite until, like, the day of.
So the reports literally say, for those of you at home that don't know, Soto had meetings initially with all 5 teams. We broke it down here. Check out the last episode. Link is in the bio. It's going to be right here in the corner, actually. But they said at the end of the meetings, he wasn't jacking us, gang. He wasn't jacking us at the end of every single first meeting with each team. And then Scott Boras, being the sly agent he is, pro player agent he is, called up Steve and said, yo, there's still a chance, gang. Like this is what, like, Shorty telling me she got the benefits and she got the penthouse and she said I could stay in it when she worked cross country. I'm jacking her. But if you could top that offer and throw in some, feel me, maybe some cruises, feel me, buy monthly or some shit, some Amex cards. If you could really splurge, I'm over it. And Steve said bet. Steve found his shorties, his joints. He signed the checks. And ultimately Soto said, I'll go.
Can I be real too? I'm gonna be honest. Like, when I first saw the number, one of my initial thoughts was this was cheaper than I thought. I literally thought the Mets were gonna end up at $800.
For someone who is not his money. That's hilarious.
It was cheaper than I thought. Yeah. I fully expected. As soon as that tweet came out, he's gonna make his decision tonight. I'm like, the Mets are gonna offer him $800 million, and he has to say no, $800 million. When I saw
technically you're not wrong.
I said 700. True.
Technically you're not wrong. It can get there. We can get there.
And the Mets can control if it does get there. That is true. All right. But when I saw 765, I'm like, that was cheap. That's cheaper than I thought. Like, I'm like, shit. I thought it was going to be, 765 is an absurd number, but I thought it was going to be, really, bro, you're wild and, this was OD.
I want to get your perspective on something real quick.
Yeah.
We know that the money might have been a deciding factor. He turned his cap to the back at the end of the World Series. Everyone called him a mercenary. We knew what it was going to come down to.
Yeah.
However, how much do you think the Yankees has to do with this?
In terms of what?
In terms of a deciding factor on where to go back to or where to start new beginnings.
Listen, Heyman had tweeted Yankees went 760. I was surprised at that number. I didn't think they would go to 760. And at the same time, I'm going to be honest. They gave him an extra year, too. But I think that's a negotiable piece, right? You're going to leave, are you going to play you got 700. The worst deal you have on the table right now is $760 million. The best deal you have on the table is $765. Are you going to go somewhere that you do not want to be at for the next 15 years of your life for $5 million? For $5 million. Bro, you're still going to walk out with $760 million. It's more money than you can spend.
Oh, you're saying...
you're saying
money ain't the factor, really.
Was it the end all be all that people thought it was going to be? That's my question. Was it the end all be all? Because everybody's saying, yo, I'm chasing whatchamacallit.
Yeah, I'm here.
I'm chasing whatchamacallit, all the bread possible.
Mm-hmm.
Do I want all the bread possible? It's bro, I'm already sitting on so much money. Am I gonna go play somewhere I don't want to play at because of $5 million? Now, to me, that sounds like the decision you make. You don't care about that when you're about to make $25 million. When you're about to sign, when the difference is $20 and $25 million, you feel me?
Yeah, you feel that difference of money more.
You feel that difference of money more,
5 and 10 is different.
Feel me? I signed for $10 million. That should sound completely different as I signed for 5. Us as fans, you think you signed a nigga for $10 million as compared to 5. You thought you signed a pretty good player with $10 million. A player that's gonna play every day at least, right?
Keep in mind, for the sake of the landscape, at one point, before not too long ago, the max you could sign an NBA player for on your team was $12 million annually. That just changed because of TV deals and such, and collective bargaining, blackouts, whatever. Cool. At some point, that was the max for a league that one might argue is more popular in terms of fan power than baseball. Obviously, we're in a league of old money, but you're telling me ultimately money was not the difference.
If you want to say yeah, then fine. Because realistically, he did take the highest deal he had on the board.
So what was?
If
you want to break it down roster standpoint.
In the last episode, I think the Mets are just a really good spot to land in. Whether if you want to,
upside.
There's a lot of upside in the Mets. They have money to spend. They have prospects in the farm system. If they want to play them, cool. If they want to trade them to get better players,
cool.
Great. They have core pieces already put there. Pete hasn't signed nowhere, and people saying he coming back.
I've spoken with some Yankee fans. He might be in pinstripes by the
We can cut that. We can cut that because listen, anything's possible right now.
Anything's possible.
Lindor is there, Nemo's there, sure. Vientos is gonna be there for a while. Alvarez is gonna be there for a while. Edwin Diaz is gonna be there for a while.
Nemo's in an 8-year deal.
You feel me? Senga's gonna be there for a while. You have people that are gonna be there for a while. You have core pieces put in place, and these are not your average Joe. This is not all fucking Charlie Blackmon, bro. Feel me? We got a lot of legitimate players. Not just one player, but legitimate players. So that's a great spot to be in. My man just went top 3. Manager of the year, first year. I know Buck won it in his first year, but still what he just pulled off was crazy. They were 2 games away from the World Series.
Let's hold it right there. We'll be right back with more of the Big Shot Show and more breakdown of the MLB offseason alongside with Juan Soto making history.
Shit.
Keep it locked.
Haven't heard this joint in a minute too.
Feel me? Welcome back to the second installment of today's episode of the Big Shot Show. You know who it is, you know what we on. We are celebrating / analyzing the new signing of a superstar generationally.
Facts.
You broke down why the Mets. Now if you can tell us all, Big Shot, and y'all can leave in the comments what y'all think too, fellow Big Shots. What do the Mets have to do the rest of this offseason to kind of complete a team that now has what they call lofty expectations?
Gotta get the pitching settled. I said, like, now it's about pitching and quality pitching. They already got Montas. They signed Clay Holmes. I know niggas is laughing at you.
Let's not overlook, for those at home who might not have been keeping up, Montas. When you say that, you are speaking of a solid MLB pitcher in the name of Frankie Montas. Tell us about him.
Like, Frankie, he had one really good season with Oakland. I think he got Cy Young votes that year. He got traded to the Yankees. Yankee fans don't like him. You know, he didn't do so good when he first got traded, and he got hurt, blah, blah, blah. Last year, he was terrible on the Reds, got traded to Milwaukee, and Milwaukee figured something out with him. He has to, yo, throw your splitter more. Feel me? And he was it was a weapon for him. He was striking people out. Now, don't get me wrong. It's just not a Cy Young candidate we got. But the same thing they tried to do with the same thing that they accomplished with Severino is what they're trying to accomplish with Montas. So I gotta respect it.
Speaking of Severino, he's obviously gone off to the Sacramento A's.
Yeah.
Officially.
Shout out to my boy though,
went the
bro.
Soto route. Take the bag.
Yeah, he got to take the bag. He got to take the bag. You definitely got to take the bag, bro. Like, so listen, I don't blame you. At the end of the day, ain't nothing there. But
we did bring back we have another former Yankee looking to find a resurgence in his pitching career.
Clay Holmes, he's going the Seth Lugo route. The chance that we didn't give Seth Lugo, we're gonna give it to Clay Holmes. I know a lot of people, kind of have like their questions about it, whatever. But it's like at the end of the day, Clay Holmes, we know he's not a closer. We know that, but he got a couple pitches that can get outs. His slider's a really good pitch.
I've seen that he wants to reinvent himself as a starting pitcher. How much truth there is to that, I don't know.
Nah, that's the intention.
If he
worst case scenario, he's a reliever
to a bullpen that needs a lot of help.
True, but listen, again, don't expect no flashy signing in the bullpen though. Don't expect that. That's not how they operate.
You got Edwin Diaz coming off his first full healthy season since.
That's a fact. So you hope that the second year after the injury that he is like
you don't gotta give him 3 months to figure it out.
Exactly. Like he just I'm moving tack now. I know what to do now.
And the Mets have tasted a hint of success.
Yeah.
Last year in defeating a couple teams in the playoffs in the fashion that they got there.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all noticed, but right now I got my hair out like this until we sign Minaya.
And I need listen. You bring back Minaya. I am happy about that.
We are moving Minaya.
But at the same time, listen, I think the Mets are trying to swing for the fence right now. I think that right now, like where they're currently sitting right now, they're trying to really knockout punch at these winter meetings. Because like when I heard they're heavy on Crochet. Garrett Crochet is a really solid pitcher.
Really solid.
He's under team control for next 2 years. So you don't got to worry about paying him an absurd amount of money yet.
Gangsta.
Make that trade. Minaya is your big spending, and it's probably going to cost you somewhere between $80 to $95 million. It's expensive, but with the money that you save by adding a Crochet.
Do you see, honestly, as transparently as possible, do you see this season as a fluke for the Mets pitchers?
No.
Or for some of the Mets in general?
No. I don't think so, because at the end of the day, it wasn't that they, like, did you feel like they were playing out of their minds? Minaya made a switch in his delivery, and he like, you see the results. Surgical. Now, by all means, I don't think he's going to win a Cy Young.
Severino went on MLB Network on the morning show and said he just copied Severino in his own way. Instead of having the
copied Minaya?
Copied Minaya by changing his form, bringing the ball closer to him on his delivery, and having his glove from chest and higher instead of
Feel me?
Further and lower.
Like they were making changes. Like and Severino reinvented himself. He on the Yankees, I'm seeking strikeouts. On the Mets, I'm just trying to pitch.
Slow ground balls, whatever.
Feel me? Exactly. So they were making changes to their game, and they reaped the benefits. Shout out to Jeremy Hefner. What's the word around town flowing in the winter meetings right now? Roki Sasaki just touched down. What he said, I like how Jeremy Hefner do his job.
Educate the people at home the basic, the pedestrian baseball fans. I'm not calling y'all basic. We all got a collection.
You're not calling y'all basic, but I'm calling you pedestrian.
You know what I mean? It's cool. Hey, man, you can always get a call.
I can't be no regular pedestrian. Like
you basic. You can always get a call.
I get it.
At the end of the day, explain who that is to us.
Roki Sasaki, or
it sounds like a Pokemon card.
Oh, no, that's the phenom pitcher in Japan. If you liked Kodai Senga, if you liked Masahiro Tanaka, if you liked Yoshinobu Yamamoto, this is the kid that's supposed to be better than all of them.
Is that just because he's the latest and greatest? Or just
he's 22. I think, what is he, 22 years old? 22 years old, and he pumps 100 miles an hour fastballs.
100 miles an hour fastball?
I actually read an article earlier that there was a game in which Sasaki faced Kodai Senga in a game. And he's just throwing 100. And Senga tried to match him. Senga's pumping 100. The scout was like, I never knew Kodai Senga could throw this hard. Senga only lasted 3 innings that game, though, because he was tired after the 3rd inning. While Sasaki just
went 6 or 7, probably.
Easy. Sasaki, that's the golden child of Japanese pitching right now.
That was the Deion Waiters-Tim Hardaway matchup we was talking about just now. It was going crazy.
Listen, that's the guy. That's who he is right now, and he took the route of being posted early instead of waiting till he's 25 so he can get an actual contract. He's an international free agent technically. He's not gonna make that. He's not gonna make a lot of money. So guess what that means? He is officially very valuable to all 30 teams. All 30 teams should try to go acquire him because he's young and he doesn't cost a lot.
You know, there's a vetted interest in the managers and owners and teams that export players from China into America and Japan into America.
Yeah.
Financially as well, right?
Yeah.
The same way we just mentioned Soto on
That's why we go and get posted.
They are encouraged to go get that bag.
Yes, that's why we hold you till you're 25, and we post you, and we hope that you go and sign for the most money you possibly can, because we trying to see some end to that. That's what it's going to be. I think that the Japanese team that posted Yoshinobu Yamamoto, I think they sold like 50, 60 million from that posting fee.
Wow.
I'm gonna need that. But Sasaki he chose the Shohei Ohtani route. I'm gonna leave early. I'm gonna go international free agent.
Yep. And
see what we can do. Sasaki, him doing that is just perfect for all 30 teams. All 30 teams have a chance, right?
It's fair game.
But at the end now is who is like, what do you have in the room, in the building that makes me want to be here all the time? Listen, he says he wants to be on a team in which they know what they're doing with the pitching. Feel me? Like, I need good coaches.
Who's Yuhi Sako?
Feel me? I think that
they
reliever,
just
right?
picked right-handed reliever.
Mets picked him up. I think I don't think he played. He played on. I forgot what they called it. Like an independent team over there, some shit like that.
Okay.
I don't know too much about him, but I think he's gonna get a chance. Fuck it.
So before the trade, the Mets made that signing. Severino walked. We did a under the radar, but to me, super valuable trade for Jose Siri.
Siri. Yeah, he comes in to take. He comes in to take Harrison Bader's spot.
And we pick up none other than Clay Holmes, like we just discussed.
Yeah.
After the Soto deal, the rest of the team is left. The rest of the league is left to pick up the pieces. But we've seen notable moves like Aroldis Chapman to the Red Sox, Willie Adames to the Giants.
Oof.
Big move. Conforto, from aforementionedly known as being on the Giants, now a Dodger as of today.
Sunday night was with Michael Conforto, man.
And Gary Sanchez, former Yankee, is now again in the AL East.
Baltimore Oriole. Tyler O'Neill, Baltimore Oriole too.
Gotta own me, feel like a Baltimore Oriole. Gangster.
I don't know what is Baltimore doing? Why can't we just go get pitching?
I was gonna ask you just that in a different form, but
Can't forget Max Fried.
Max Fried.
Can't forget to get
$200+ million to the Yankees.
218 to the Bronx Bomb.
Walk me through what you think is going on around the league. What's the landscape after the biggest name is off the market? Everyone else left to pick up the pieces. Walk me through some highlights you might see. Not what every team is doing. We're not going to bore you out of death, but give me some notable, okay, Toronto now has to move. Yankees now have to do this. I see Boston doing this. I see LA picking up Michael Conforto.
So, all right, so we can start with the big fish, right? The Mets signing Juan Soto. It forced
what dominoes fall?
Honestly, Toronto didn't really have a shot. Boston didn't really have a shot. The Dodgers didn't really have a shot. The only other so this was the Mets and the Yankees. So
right.
Now the Mets sign him. Yankees have to make a move now. I have to make a move.
Have to?
I have to. I have to. And here's my and the thing was the Mets signed Juan Soto. They took that off the board from us. My next move has to be a good move.
My best move.
My next move, but the thing is, this is where it gets scary for the Yankees, which it can make it get scary for the Red Sox. Why? Because now the Yankees have to make their best move. They chose Max Fried, but I can't stop there though, because realistically, I paid the department I technically wasn't supposed to pay. I was supposed to go get hitting, right? I was supposed to get hitting, but I chose to go get pitching instead because Fried is a sexy signing. Might not make the most sense exactly, but I'm going to do that.
Because of what? Because of his accolades?
Max Fried is a really good pitcher. Do I think he was supposed to walk out with an 8-year deal? No.
How old is he?
31.
So he'll be 39 under that deal.
See?
Might be Tom Glavine.
But the Yankees choosing that and knowing that they still have to make another move, guaranteed move for a bat. Now, they're going to go Christian Walker or whatever. I heard that they were in on Teoscar Hernandez. Who's interested in Teoscar Hernandez too? The Red Sox. Where are the Red Sox at? They have swung and missed all winter meetings long. They need to eventually make a signing. Teoscar Hernandez, now you're going to get that back.
Chapman's not going to cut it.
Feel me?
Chapman
exactly.
Pittsburgh is not going to
Exactly. It's not going to work out for you. So now Boston has to make a move. Their move is going to be Teoscar. I feel like it's going to be Teoscar.
All right, landscape of the league specifically. We like talking general jargon. Let me get some exact so we can put it up on a board. Way too early top 5 NL power rankings. Big shot edition. Let's go. With the addition of Willie Adames to the Giants. With the Dodgers bringing back Blake Trinan.
So what's on the board right now? The
top
team
5.
That's constructed right now.
Right now.
Dodgers 1, Braves 2, Mets 3, Padres 4, Philly 5. I feel good about that.
Let's go AL with it because that's very swift. Let's go AL top. Way too early top 5 power rankings AL.
I'm gonna be real with you. Yankees.
Word. Despite not getting Soto,
they're gonna figure it out.
They always do.
The American League stinks. The Astros, they're not shopping. But they're willing to trade Kyle Tucker.
And Bregman might be a Yankee.
That's not gonna happen. What? Where does any Yankee fan think that the Houston Astros going to trade Kyle Tucker to you? You think he's gonna walk? I don't know. But anyway, I think the Yankees should not trade for another right fielder last year of his contract looking for a payday. It didn't work out the last time.
It's not a positive trend thing.
Feel me? So, but the Astros, they're willing to make trades. Framber Valdez, they're willing to listen to him. They're willing to listen to Kyle. If you're willing to listen about Kyle Tucker, that means you're going in a different direction. Seattle, don't scare me. The Guardians, the AL Central combined, don't scare me.
The one of the pieces of the Lindor trade on the Guardians just got traded.
Guardians just traded
Andres Jimenez.
Come on, man. The National League, that's where the war is at.
That's where the smoke is.
That's where the fucking smoke is.
The NL is what the Western Conference was.
The Mets just acquired a generational bat, and I have them 3rd right now. That's how deep the shit run. Feel me? And again, the Padres are dumb nice, bro. Like,
that's tough.
They're
that's
dumb
tough.
nice. Philly is dumb nice.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Feel me? Milwaukee seems like they're never gonna win a championship. I'm not gonna lie. Milwaukee wilding, like because they don't have enough firepower, but they always competitive.
You got manager of the year too.
They're always gonna be competitive. They always know how to figure it out. When they trade these players or whatever, look, freaking Yelich hurt his back. We thought his career was over. He still managed to come back and be a solid baseball player. He's had some solid years. So it's like the National League is where the gauntlet is at. And the thing is, like, what's your annoying American League team? What's the annoying American League team? Like Boston?
Texas, maybe?
Texas? Like, bro, like, you got the Giants, who are going to be, like, an annoying ball club. They got Arizona. They got legitimate baseball players. Like, Arizona's a pesky, annoying National League team.
You can never count the Cubs out of anything.
The Cubs, now that's where I think Kyle Tucker might land. Because, like...
The Rays might be a sleeper in the AL, no? Annoying team, the Rays.
Well, they're going to need some more talent.
They just gave us Siri for nothing.
And that's not enough talent. Like, you need talent. I think
when
they were annoying, when they were the pesky team, that's when they were trying out Rosarena.
All right.
Wander Franco was actually
playing.
playing.
Vibes. Do you think, depending on some off-season moves, the Orioles, the Blue Jays, the Red Sox, some of these AL teams could improve their standings and get in the mix? And
if Baltimore would sign some fucking pitching, maybe. But, like, why are you going out to get more hitting? I get it. You're bringing in the left field wall now. I get it. But it's like, bro, like, you need starting pitching. Like, what are you doing? Like, come on. Like, listen, at the end of the day, like, the Yankees, there's avenues to maneuver. You got punched in the mouth, yes. But there's ways you can maneuver. And the American League is so fucking whack that you don't even have to do too much. You don't. They went to the World Series last year. They had two really good three.
You think
really good hitters.
You think Kansas City's improving?
No, they don't spend enough. Like, you don't have enough. It's like Bobby Witt Jr. is dumb nice, but like Salvador Perez is the next best hit on that lineup.
Michael Walker was their best pitcher.
I mean, Pasquantino's a good player, feel me? But I need more legitimacy type shit.
More established players.
I need more established. Like Seth Lugo, yes, he had a tremendous season, but I fake need an ace, bro. Like, but they not ever gonna spend that much. Feel me? And it's cool. Like, it is what it is. So right now the Yankees are just playing with house money right now, bro. Like, until a team in the American League, until Boston figure it out, really. They really not going to have to go through much. Like, if you make some pretty decent moves, you'll be fine. Like, Max Fried going there now. Like, bro, he's going to do well against the American League East. You got to figure that. Feel me? So, right now, like, even though the Yankees got punched in their mouth, like, they still... They got off the mat. Whether you believe it makes sense or not, they still got off the mat.
Quickly, they did.
Before, you feel me? Like, again, like me, like when I saw the deal, I was like, I don't like the deal that much, but it's like, yo, they still got off of the mat.
Before the second round of Soto memes made a circulation, they made a move.
Exactly. And again, could you say it's out of desperation? If you say that, that's fair. I get it. But hey, they did something. Boston has struck out every single guy they've said they're on already. Who, like, and I'm telling you, I feel like Teoscar Hernandez is going to be the guy that they overpay to make sure they have his services. Which is going to fuck up. That's why the Dodgers go and get Conforto to not be asked out if I don't get Teoscar Hernandez back, because somebody's going to pay him.
Type shit.
Feel me? Like, it's just like, Boston's putting themselves in a position where it's like, yo, we got to do something. Teoscar Hernandez might be it.
We will see a lot of off-season to pay attention to. We'll also be back soon talking New York basketball. Not a lot of New York football to talk about, but let us know what y'all want to hear about. We got y'all, feel me? Because we them guys.
Listen, I will talk about the Jets when I am putting them in their casket.
Maybe the draft when they got something to look forward to.
When I'm putting them in their casket at the end of the year. But, yo, Mets got Soto. GG's in the chat.
He picked up the phone, babe. Appreciate you picking up the phone for us, man. We're going to have a lot of fun. Let's go Mets. It's the Big Shot Show.
great. Feels good.